There's only one thing that I know about Knights of the Nine, and that is... the only person I know that really loves Oblivion hates it. Always skips it. Well, it's time for me to see it for myself and for my own opinion. And well, okay, there's two things that I know. We gotta do a little pilgrimage for it to begin. The Prophet already told me that when I saw him in Bravil. And along the way, I did find 2 way shrines, so I just had to pull up a map and find the other 7. So, without further ado, I'm Kyan, and this is my blind 100% run of Oblivion. Part 20, Knights of the Nine, but don't worry. I made sure everything past the first couple episodes can just be a standalone video, so with the pilgrimage completed, I've been washed of my sins. Being the Grey Fox and the listener is no longer a burden, and that is something that I questioned a lot, but I think it was wise to do the factions first.
So, another one who has come to listen to the madman's rantings.
Great timing for the Bell Church, sure, 8 and the 1.
Once there were 8 divines. Then Tiber Septim became Talos, and the 8 became 9. I followed the old way of honoring the 8 while also giving due to Talos, the one who ascended.
The most nonchalant madman.
Are you a worthy knight?
Well, I better fucking be. Just did the pilgrimage. Okay, no, a Sith is not gonna go with that one. I am the Guildmaster and the Archmage. Yeah, magic.
And a worthy successor to Hannibal Traven, I have no doubt. I'm sure your arcane arts will locate the lost relics for you in no time.
Thank you. So what should I... Oh no! He's being passive-aggressive again!
Are you?
What?
Then I'm sure you will have no trouble finding the relics on your own. Why do you come?
I'm the Guildmaster? How about
I
that?
apologize for even asking the question. Most esteemed master, please. Do not allow me to interrupt your quest for the relics.
What is this? What do you want from me? Surely it's not
you?
gonna be Sithis. Probably no claim to fame.
An honest thief. I'll leave it to the priests of Zenithar to debate that paradox with you.
How can I find the relics? That's the one that worked? Really?
The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign.
I did that.
Go forth with the 9's blessings.
Thank you, so. Pilgrimage or Umaril? Quest updating, got a map.
Walking the pilgrim's way is the traditional start of a holy quest. Follow the map I gave you. Visit the way shrines of the 9, pray, and wait for a sign.
Wait, you're joking.
He was defeated, but not destroyed by Pelinal the Crusader.
I have to do it again? Oh, you know what? I'm starting to get why some people really don't like this. Be humble and live in peace. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. RK, be the opposite of an OnlyFans girl. Akatosh, Talos counts. Zenithar, honest labor earns its own reward. Kinnereth, nature, Julianus, truth, law. Dibala, love beauty and honor its mysteries. Stendar, protect the weak. Talos, rejoice, you have completed the pilgrimage of the 9 way shrines and gained the new power of Pilgrim's Grace. I have prayed at the shrine. Finally, I swear to God, if they have me go over this shit again, pray and a vision will guide you.
Your prayers have woken me from my endless dream. Or perhaps you have entered my dream, and I still sleep.
Okay, so that's no subtitles and a ton of reverb, and I'm gonna go and guess. Let's see. Knight's good, Umaril Vad, go forth and find the relics, and may reverb be with you.
May the gods grant you to destroy Umaril utterly.
I was right. The Divine Crusader, Pelinal Whitestrake, revealed the location of his lost shrine, which is where I should begin my quest for the relics of the Crusader. Near a bridge! To the most populated city, the capital. How is it lost? It's underwater. I spoke too soon. Yeah, there's not many divers in Oblivion, I assume. Good thing that I have a ring that lets me breathe underwater, in case I need to do some more swimming. And yeah, a max blade and blunt is so not worth it. At this point in the game, I'm just pretty sure I'm just gonna keep going with blade. Why should I do few damage when I can make ton of damage, huh? Yeah, we're definitely gonna keep going with blade. And into the Shrine of the Crusader we go, where a couple skeletons are staring at the wall. Why were they on timeouts? No clue. Well, that was easy. There we go, shield. And the sword sucks. I found the body of Sir Amiel, who appears to have perished centuries ago. You don't say. Perhaps I can find some clues on his body. And indeed I can. Man has a journal. He was a member of the Knights of the Nine, a holy order devoted to recovering the relics of the Crusader. On his journal we find the location of their former headquarters, the Priory of the Nine. Once I've recovered the helm, I should proceed to the old priory. Dude's also got a key and a ring. Yes, make it my active quest. Take the key items. And let's keep moving forward into what I hope it's not gonna be a quest for just apparel. At least without some spice to it. Because it's gonna be that, I'm sure. I've gotten the helm, can't wait to fight boots and shin pads or whatever. Ooh, legendary spell, Reflection. As for the priory, it's really close to the border and to Skingrath. Found it! It's so easy. Just had to write a bit. Okay, so let's see. Yes, activate the symbol. Sir Amiel's ring fits perfectly. That is some great technology. Let's see what medieval Bruce Wayne's got in store for us. We got a forge that we cannot use to smith, because this is not Skyrim. We got a couple chests, which actually have something in them. In a house. Who would have thought? Although I don't really want any of that. Undercrofts. More thingy to the ring, no? Okay. I'm getting attacked, aren't I? Nope. Sir Amiel.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
Never mind, I am getting attacked. Fuck. Well, that's a lot of you. Okay, just one at a time. That is very, very nice. Oh, you're also very weak. It's embarrassing, and light armor to 96. You love to see it. Am I gonna have to fight each one of those? Is that the champion?
Defeated. Sir Casimir, step forward.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Well, there goes Casimir, Ralvas, Henry, Caius, Junkin, Toril. Yeah. You wanna join too?
Against the Knights of the Nine.
Can I just get the cuirass?
However, the final test is upon you.
I knew it. Go on, just draw your sword.
And face me!
Dude, I found you dead. Okay, I got your ring. You're not threatening, especially with all those, what I couldn't do in life, I'll do that. No, you won't. Not unless I help you, see?
Sir Knight, In 300 years, none have stood against us and lived.
Because no one knew you existed. No one found you.
And claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
Can you unlock that thing?
I hope I can help.
Dude, just get me the
You
item.
completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped.
Oh, yeah, sure. All according to your
The
plan.
original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplished while we wait for one to come and finish what we began.
And Sir Beric?
One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned. Bye.
Bye-bye. Let me just get my item. If you let me, I've defeated the Ghostly Guardians. I can finally get it. That took a while. I should talk to the ghosts of the former knights to get more quests.
Can I tell you exactly how to find the boots?
Wow.
So that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
You know you're not holding anything, right?
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate?
If it helps me retrieve them.
When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed.
What do you mean you've been cursed?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead.
Ugh.
Killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything.
Yeah, no wonder you guys failed, so the gauntlets.
Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendar you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
And whatever happens, I gotta show mercy.
You have my tribute, sir, not but for the first. And now
Ralphus, I'm just gonna speed up things a little bit.
I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Zenithar, I failed. I tried dozens, no hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time. And each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights, but none would come to my aid. The inscription says to walk in the faith. But even now, I do not know what this means.
So you're kinda pointless, aren't you? What must I
Below
do?
the chapel of Zenithar and Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman St. Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision, or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
Sure, I'll have faith.
This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
Oh, I got the wrong shield?
When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.
I've spoken to the ghosts and got me 1,000 fetch quests.
Go with virtue.
And I can level up, so let's go upstairs and do exactly that. The results of hard work and dedication always look like luck. But you know you've earned every ounce of your success. Should I start putting points into luck? I'm just gonna go with agility, personality, and speed though. But I've got a lot of things at 99. That just sounds like a spiritual band's name. Fanacasical? Damn. Sort of name that has me hearing chants already.
Highland forests.
What brings you to the altar of Kinnereth, my child?
What was it? Boots. Need me some boots.
You would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy. Kinnereth's creations guard her relic, and you must pass the test before you may be granted the boots.
So, you agree, this is kinda silly. It's
I
boots.
cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested. All I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials, and remind you to heed Kinnereth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations.
Yeah, I know. Nature's got volcanoes and hurricanes
Not
and
far
shit.
from here, to the west, nestled within the great forest, it is a place many would overlook. I warn you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone.
We'll risk it. Fear and respect?
Indeed. Nature itself is Kinnereth's domain. All its creatures are her wards. You would do well to remember this when it comes time for your test.
Okay, I'll do it.
Then proceed directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Kinnereth may choose to guard you along the way. That is up to her. Good luck.
Hopefully she will. Not that I am Dragonborn or anything, so... I've reached the Grove of Trials. So what now? Oh, it's not aggro. She is protecting me. I don't see anything to do, though. You gonna talk to me, Forest Guardian? Not bear. No, it's going to attack me. Great, and that's why I shouldn't bring a companion. Can I just put it away? No. He's just gonna keep on attacking and we're gonna fail the quest. I'm gonna reload. Exactly. Okay, so, dude, I'm gonna need you to take your blue eyes back to the sanctuary.
Yes, dear listener. I will wait in the sanctuary until you have further need of me.
Yeah, it's either you or literally anyone else, because you're just a rando. Okay, so, that worked! Oh, Vali's gonna be so proud of me! See, when I'm told things like 3 or 4 times, I remember them. It was also fortunate that I did the Mages Guild first. Ooh! And I just had the funniest thoughts. Are the boots made of leather? Since, you know, Kinnereth, nature, animals, and boots made of animal fur, I assume. Anyways, the gauntlets that are super heavy. And mercy. Gonna need me some mercy. Okay, so do I just Blessings of Stender? I wasn't sick, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. They're too heavy.
My son.
Gauntlets.
Yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
I need them for reasons.
Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible. They don't move, not even a bit, as if they're the heaviest things in the world. Don't you know the story behind them? I'm not familiar with all the details, but I know roughly what happened.
A knight killed the beggar, and yeah.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen.
Okay, that's new. Who's Cullen?
Oh, why? He's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think.
Mercy, though. Mercy
He may
killing?
know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him if he's feeling well enough.
Obliterating the whole lineage?
He's down in the chapel hall, resting.
We'll see. It's gotta be something.
You've seen them, I assume.
Ah, fuff. It's
only
that
evidence of
bug, because he's sitting down, so now the audio is awful. I'll just summarize it once he shuts up. He thought he could pick up the gauntlets. Couldn't.
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf.
And why would that be a thing?
The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it.
You said that.
The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse?
Dude, if this is permanent after the DLC, I'm using console commands.
The only way to lift the curse from Kellen is to pray to Stendar for the power to free him. But that means taking the curse on yourself.
I'll do it, and I've said what I said. Yes, pray. I've prayed and been granted the ability to lay hands on... do you want these hands laid upon you? It's just a spell. It's not as funny as you think. But I like the name. I really wanted to punch him, but let's be nice.
How did you?
The second he gets up, and that's just a bug, but it's so funny. Now he can talk loudly. Loudly. Okay, so I've gotten the gauntlets. Let's go to the next one. In Leowin, Chapel of Zenithar.
I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
How would you know about that? Prophet? Was it the prophet?
Such humility. I admire you. I am Caradus O'Holan. I originally came to this chapel in search of the Mace of Zenithar. I tried, but I could not pass the test. My faith was weak. Or perhaps Zenithar decided that it was not I who should carry the mace. He has found a use for me, however. The priests have asked me to stay to protect the chapel. After what happened in Anvil, they are afraid.
Yeah, understandable. The whole thing got right, so tell me about the mace.
Legends say that when Pellinor Whitestrake was slain by the Aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowin as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowin as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader.
That was not helpful, so just gotta come downstairs. Okay, yeah, that was close. Tomb of St. Calidus. Guess this is where I get the vision, and people will say that I'm not moving, even though I will be moving. And my faith has to be strong. Worst instructions ever. I see it. There seems to be a path. And I just pick it up, and that's that. Okay, so I guess my faith is very, very strong. Just a matter of being chosen by the divines. Okay, after all, they're extremely easy. I'm sorry, I hope that guy doesn't hold it against me later. I will have to reload.
Get this over with.
Okay, so that's done. We've had some casualties. The minions of Umaril started to attack me.
I can't believe it. We survived. By the grace of the Nine, we survived. In no small part to you, Sir Knight.
Sir Knight.
By your will, and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar has held against this blasphemer. Sir, I pledge you my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Umaril.
Can I say no? Okay, it is an option. I'm going to accept, though. I just wanted to see.
I am honored to serve by your side. Allow me to fetch more suitable equipment. I shall return shortly.
So the arena made me Sir Slaughter, and now I'm Sir Knight as well. Guess we have a new title. As for the next stop, it seems that we have a couple death mommies. I was gonna say goth, but sure, that applies. That thing did look like a Black Widow in more ways than one. And you wanna know the best thing? I don't even remember which piece of equipment I'm looking for. Sure, I'll find it. Let me just get this thing out of the way and... Yeah, these guys are... Oh, come on. Ah, paralysis, sure. Just don't do it again. Come on. You're not even that strong. Just a couple hits and you'll be a goner. Actually, that one is more bulky than the others. Hello? Can you stop using your magic to be annoying? Let me heal. There we go. That should do it. And power attack. You don't even have health. And you? What you staring for? Oh no, that is the curse. It's not the spell. Right? Okay, Conjurer's note. Acolytes. The shield is here. We know this, and yet we have not found it. You know what? That's all I need to know. This was here the whole time? I just spent 10 minutes looking for it. Oh, I feel so stupid now. Okay, so just gonna make sure that works. And the door is also open. Nice, go in. There we go. Lovely. We can finally cross it. Make note of the candles along the walls if you would pass through. However, there are 3 things, but only one place to put the candle. So this is left. That's either right or middle. But middle exists, so I'm gonna say one to the right. Middle, exactly. Why didn't that work? There was one to the left at the end. Why was it all to the far left? There wasn't 2 candles. What? Hell, there were 2 candles before that just had me move 1 step. Whatever. Who are you, Sir Thedric?
Thank you for rescuing me. I've lost track of how long they've held me here.
No, we got things in common. I don't know
Sir
either.
Thedric. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusader and was ambushed by these cowards. They've held me here since.
Why can I ask what he's doing here? He just told me.
I've been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield and believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here and only let me out to torture me. They got nothing from me.
Can I get something from you?
I can't go with you if that's what you mean. I'm too weak. I need to rest. Once I have my strength, I will certainly join your cause. You'll have to go on alone. But the knowledge I've gained may be of use to you.
Good. Lay it on me. What do you know?
Before finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it. It's designed to keep the shield hidden and safe. Phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. I'm not sure how, but I just know it's a clue for making it safely through these ruins. You're the only one I've told. I hope it helps you.
Ain't that a bit too cryptic? When the eyes of Julianos are upon you, he'll show you favor?
Some rest.
What am I supposed to do with that? Conjurer's notes. The prisoner remains uncooperative. Yeah, well, the funny thing is, if they staged the rescue, maybe he would have helped them. I mean, it worked for me. It's not like we've ever met before. Are these the Guardians? The statues, I mean, not the rest of the Conjurers. Okay, so let me just... There we go. So what do I do? Handle. Turn it. And it moves. And I'm gonna need everyone's eyes upon me, so if everyone's staring at me... big statue shows me favor? Can I get the shield now? Heard the door. So I guess the shield is just further up. Thank you very much, kind sir. Okay, no, there's another section. It's a puzzle, or a trap, and I'll need to figure out what it means in order to acquire the shield of the Crusader. Great, so I'm guessing that's a trapdoor. Yep, we can press on. That said empty, and yet it has a stone. Rodgar stone. Why the hell did it show up as empty, though? Still says empty. Does it have anything else in it? Probably not. How about the others? Okay, so... When I stand, one of them shows an item. That's a helmet. Do I just place the stone in the one that shows a stone? I'm only seeing a helmet. And I don't have a helmet, so... Okay, now I have a skull. So the item disappears, I get another item, and I have to guess which thing goes in where. Yeah, this is gonna take me a minute, but we'll get it. Goblet. Okay. No, that's a book, right? Right. I don't have a book. So let's just keep on going. Finally. Yeah. Well, now just gotta do the same thing for every single item. And honestly, I don't like this puzzle. Takes a long time. It sounds very simple once you figure it out, but that took me a while longer than I'd like to admit, okay? It really did. But hey, we've got it. We've got the shield. I should return to the Priory and find out if there's any news of the remaining 2 relics. Only 2? I mean, what do I say only? I've gotten like, what, 6? Probably 7 since, Knights of the Night. Oh no, poor guy. I'll just take your gold and you'll respawn eventually, but respect.
Sir Knight, thank Arche you are back. I have terrible news. Sir Roderick, I think he's dead.
Who? Who's that? That's exactly the
Holy
line.
Knight, like you, questing for the relics at the Prophet's call. I was his squire. I believed he was chosen by the gods to reclaim the relics.
Oh, mourn, Sir Knight that I never met.
Things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines and received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpall Cave, and there he fell.
Oh, I see where this is going. You're gonna point me to one of the 2 relics.
He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpall Cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find the relics within Sir Beric's tomb, and he did. But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Beric.
Oh, I see you like doing that voice too, Sir Beric.
Yes, my lord, and I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The greaves, the holy relic, they're yours.
Oh, he just handed me the greaves. Okay, and the sword?
Wraith.
Oh,
He used
yeah.
it against Sir Roderick.
Makes sense.
I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did. It screamed as it struck.
You were telling me about the sword, though. Keep going.
I'm sorry. I've already failed Sir Roderick once. I don't want to fail him again. I remember he said something about the sword before we... He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche. That's all I remember. I hope it may help you.
So retrieve the sword and do something after. Okay.
Sir, might I ask a boon? Let me come with you. I would become a Knight of the Nine and dedicate my life to the service of the gods.
Not gonna say no to more manpower. Have at it.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Knight. I will not fail you. Give me a moment to arm myself, and I will accompany you to Underpaw Cave to destroy the foul wraith.
Well met, Sir Knight.
At Eldorer.
I find myself, if it pleases you, I would join your order and serve the Nine at your side. What say you?
Say that I'm the one that's gonna need some mercy at the
Thank
end.
you. It means a great deal to me.
Yeah,
Excuse me
yeah.
while
Just
I gather
all
the
of you
equipment I need.
are very flawed, and I hope that doesn't cost me in the end. But
One can never be
gonna
too
have faith.
proficient with the blade, wouldn't you say?
Strong faith. Yeah.
The Priory has been restored to its former glory, and is now a fitting home for our order.
Let me guess. I'm gonna end with
It is
9
an honor
knights.
to serve under you, Crusader.
And I'm already the leader to
When
begin
he
with.
attacked
That is
Umarul's
a
minions,
nice touch.
Something must be done to stop him.
Yeah, okay, sure. There's still another one, Avita. You're right. I remember
We
you.
meet again. I am here to join your order, having received a divine vision from Kinnereth herself. I have been shown that to protect all Kinnereth's creations, I must take up your cause and be willing to lay down my life for you. So here I am. I have no doubt that our good works will be talked of in the eras to come.
I have no doubts either, so join in.
Thank you. I shall serve the Order to the best of my ability. I must change into something that suits a knight. Please excuse me.
Fedred,
Greetings, Sir Knight.
you've suited up already. Yeah, let's talk with him.
Did I not say we would meet again? I am here and ready to serve. I will join your order, and together we will fight this new threat against the Nine.
Glory to the Nine. Yeah. Let's go and find the sword. I've arrived at Underpaw Cave, the location of Lord Vlindrel's grave. Oh wait, that's not Agroth. Oh. Kinnereth, you need to stop doing that shit, okay? I'm gonna need a special bark or something, cause I see a bear, I'm used to them attacking me. Anyways, into the cave. This place looks amazing. You know what this reminds me of? Medieval. Gotta give that a go sometime. Anyways, as for the enemies, it's skeletons, the wraiths, it's quite predictable. Now, I gotta be honest, so far, this seems like a nice quest line. I don't get why the guy I know hates this, but I understand the fetch quest thingy. There's a slaughterfish. The only thing that comes to my mind... Found the Lord. Nice. The only thing that comes to my mind is... maybe he bought the DLC instead of getting it in a bundle early on. Because, yeah, ain't no way this is worth $5. And it was probably 15 back then. Or more. But so far, you know... I mean, if it was part of the base
This
game,
is the way,
it feels
Sir
like a
Roderick.
counter
I
to the Daedric quests, and you get
Sir
more lore.
Roderick
It's
is
not that
avenged,
bad.
and you have recovered the sword of the Crusader.
I did. It
Return
was
to the
super
Priory
easy.
And give my fellow knights the good news. Farewell.
So did you just came to mourn? Okay, good for you. Have at it. Enjoy. Meanwhile, because the knight was a douchebag, I've gotta go and do something to the sword. Probably just pray and that'll do it. And Umaril's sending more of those Aurorans. This run is getting to a place where I'm feeling very overconfident, but haven't gone to Kvatch on purpose. And I heard it's gonna be awful at later levels, so can't wait for that. In fact, I keep changing my mind on the order of things, and Shivering Owls is gonna be the last thing I'll do the main
Lord
quest
Crusader,
report.
the prophet is here. He's just arrived.
Oh,
He
great.
seemed to know you were coming, told me to wait for you, and here you are. Come. He is preaching to the assembled knights in the chapel. You should speak to him at once.
Let's do it. Oh, you're not equipped?
Sir Knight, allow me to introduce myself. I am Brelin of Sylvanar, at your service.
Wanna
I've come
join?
to offer myself as a knight in service of Auriel, or Akatosh, as he is known in Cyrodiil.
Call him
bring
whatever he
nothing but my
wants.
skill with the blade.
You're in.
Just
Hail, Sir Knight. My brother and I have heard that you are founding a holy order of knights, and we would like to offer you our swords. We've come all the way from Skyrim to join up. We can't claim any experience as knights, but we learn soldiering from our years in the Legion. Will you have us?
Indeed I will, and if that's everyone, then let's go to the prophets.
You have stepped from the humble shadows of obscurity and into legend. No feat you have accomplished in your life compares to what you have become. You are an embodiment of Pelennor Whitestrake, the bane of Umaril the Unfeathered. The time has come for you to fulfill your destiny. Umaril lies hid in the ancient fane of Garlus Malatar. You must go there and destroy him.
What's funny is, he truly seems to be a prophet.
Should you face Umaril, you would suffer the same fate as Pelennor.
Wait, what? Why?
Times change, and even the shape of the divine itself must change with it. Where once there were 8, now one more stands with them, and they have become 9.
To think of it, I don't think anyone mentioned Talos when joining.
With the apotheosis of Tiber Septim, the face of the divine was transformed. Talos ascended, and the 8 became 9. So, although you wear the armor of the gods, it is incomplete. A relic of the old ways and the old gods.
Are you the one here on behalf of Talos, though?
As a proven guardian of this realm, and a warrior the likes of which have not been seen in millennia, Talos grants you his sacred blessing, with the ancient gifts of the 8 and the new gift of the 1. You are ready to face Umaril.
You just throw me Talos' blessing like that?
It will allow you to follow Umaril into the spirit realm upon his death. It will allow you to destroy him, body and soul, utterly and for all time. You must first kill his living body. While beyond the power of most mortals, this is only the lesser of your 2 tasks. His Daedric nature allows his spirit to escape into oblivion after death. Oh, this is what Pelennor learned upon defeating Umaril the first time. But you can do what Pelennor could not. The blessings of Talos will allow you to follow Umaril's spirit when it leaves his body. This you must do, and you must not fail. You will not, because the 9 fight with you.
There's gotta be a lot more to this guy than meets the eye. I'll look that up later.
Your knights will assemble at Garlus Malatar and await you there. Gather all those who you deem worthy.
Despite what he said, I didn't have to go through 8 or 9 conversations. They just came with, because I accepted everyone into the fold. And it seems that the whole thing is coming to an end. Umaril, the Unfeathered, awaits me inside. After realizing how long the Shivering Isles are, this one is really short. Well, in comparison, that is. Over here, it seems that I'll only be fighting Aurorans until... Oh, look at those items! Oh, I'm gonna be making bank! I'm gonna become even more rich than I am, okay? I'm gonna take everything that's worth it, sell it, come back, keep on going. And now that I have pretty much every single relic, I wonder, what am I to win from defeating Umaril? Just the praise for it? Any amazing items? I would like some. Remember Anvil, indeed. Not that I care that much about the premise of the whole thing. It was 9 fetch quests, or 8 or whatever. But you know what it was? It was a nice change of pace. And it thoroughly explained what the divines mean and yada yada. So yeah, it's really not that bad. It's just not the most replayable thing in the world, I guess. I'm enjoying very much going over it for the first time. Can't really see repeatability or replayability on it. Okay, it seems that I have broken physics. My bad. I Didn't mean to. Oh, I can just go through it. I looked up the place, and there was nowhere else to go, so I gave that a go. Only to find more Aurorans. And so far, the only thing that's been worrying me is my carry weight. Wish I had more. Oh, that just looks like a dwarven big boy. Oh, he's not that strong either. Though we're gonna have to fight him in both realms. So. Ooh, the physical one was embarrassing for him. By the way, in case you're wondering, I'm just on default difficulty. I've beaten Skyrim on Legendary, and fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fuck you. I do not eager to be a glass cannon fighting bullet sponges every NPC on the way. If you're into that, good for you. I'm not. Throw me an actual challenge my way instead of suffering for the purpose of dumb mechanics making a game longer, and I'll do it. That's why I have a ton of can you eats instead of, legendary / very hard playthroughs. And it seems we're just floating. Okay. Oh, it's so manageable. It's a joke. Go on, one more hit. It did it. It just didn't recognize, and now I'm falling, and hopefully I'm not gonna die. Although, what the hell is happening? Okay, it didn't crash. And that's all I could have asked for. We're back. Umariel the Unfeathered is utterly destroyed.
Crusader, arise. Stand and face the light. Breathe again and receive your reward.
Okay, bro, you lost the reverb, but now you're talking way too low. Still no subtitles. Just gonna, summarize it. I did a great job. I'm gonna get a reward. That's it.
You redeemed my soul from the evil that had ensnared me. For that, I am forever in your debt.
Sir Beric is happy. The prophecy is completed. And we've got a nice stand for every single relic, but I don't want to leave this here. Couple loading screens to come get it. That's just going to the chest on the waterfront. The right way to do it.
Lord Crusader, how can this be? You're alive.
Yes?
It's a miracle. I heard voices in the Undercroft, and I came to investigate. You vanished in Garlus Mountain. After the battle, we searched further into the ruin and found you next to Umarel's corpse. You had no wounds on your body, but you were dead. I saw it with my own eyes. You did not draw breath. We laid you to rest in the Undercroft. We kept your death a secret. We feared what would happen if our enemies thought you were dead.
Now that's something that I could have been told before. The wonders of the night are many. No, even death cannot stop the Crusader.
I can see that. You'll have to excuse me. I need a moment to collect my thoughts. We found Umarel's body next to yours, but it seemed that you had met the same fate as Pellinor Whitestrake. We didn't know. Tell me, Umarel, what happened?
I won.
Did you succeed in pursuing him into the spirit realm as the prophet said?
I did. Severed his very soul.
Then he is destroyed. We've won, and you're alive. I have to tell the others.
Yeah, do that.
Hi there. Sergius Terrianus at your service. Thedrit and I go way back, and he said there was need of a blacksmith here. It'd be an honor to provide what service I can. So, you need anything repaired, you come see me. Broken, I can fix it.
1 coin. But then again, I can get a new one for free from Merun's Harbinger.
Knights of the Nine, hear me. Today we undeniable proof of the strength and the might of the gods we serve. Slain in battle with the dread Umarel.
Look at your savior.
By the grace and mercy of the Nine, the Crusader lives again.
An Adonis.
How can this be, you ask? What of our foe? What has become of Umarel the Unfeathered?
Dude wasn't even a threat.
Umarel has been slain by the Crusader. His very spirit cast into the void and destroyed for all eternity. He will never rise again.
Yeah, because I don't suffer from skill issue.
Let us give thanks to the Nine. By their power, the Crusader has rid the world of Umarel forever.
Yeah.
Hail the Lord Crusader!
Me.
Hail
Oh, that's very nice.
Yes, Commander?
Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. On the next one, we're gonna go and do the Daedric quests. I'm not sure if it's gonna be 1 episode or 2, we'll see. And I'd like to give a big shout out to Steve Whittle and to John Walker for their support of the channel. And to you. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I'll see you on the next one. And I hope you have a good one. Bye.